everybody, it's your old pal Larry, the horror movie dick. And I'm back with a movie review. Today we're going to dig into The Turning from director Floria Sigismondi and a cast of writers, a whole host of them. Most importantly, that's right, Henry James, the original author of The Turn of the Screw, 1989 novella, adapted many times, in many ways. We'll get back to it. So, hey, if you want to adapt a gothic literary classic such as this, what kind of director would you seek out? Of course, a video director. That's right. Old Floria is a video director. It's like since the 90s. She's done everything from fucking David Bowie to The Cure and back. So, how does she do? Not completely terrible. There's not like a bunch of strobe light dance scenes, if that's what you're thinking. I sure was. That's what I was expecting. And she does a decent job of setting the tone. There's a gothic mansion backdrop that's amazing. Hard to go wrong with a setting like that. The governess and the children, I think, were cast properly. They definitely fit the roles. And there was even a couple tense scenes that weren't bad, made my skin crawl a little bit. But most importantly, a smart ending. I would say most people are going to say that's a con of this film, but it's a pro. They did not cop out on the ending. It was not dumbed down, even though this is a major box office release. It was not dumbed down at all. As a matter of fact, I did some research and figured it out. I thought I had an idea, and I was correct. I was correct in my assumption. But if you kind of know the original story, you get the gist. They did it in a different way that didn't suck, to be honest with you. Now, I wasn't a fan of the main actress in this film. Everybody else I thought was cast well. The main actress, does she cut her own hair? It looks like it. It looks like she cut her own hair with a pair of children's scissors with no points on the end. Those plastic ones. You know what I'm saying. I've seen kids do it. It looks like that. It looks like that. This role did not call for the coffee house, I crochet my own flowered vest, fucking dirty hipster look, gigantic eyebrows and all. It took me out of the story as soon as she got on screen, and that's unfortunate because the rest of it was pretty decent. Hey, what time period does this take place? You might ask yourself. Well, it's 1994 for some reason. The story opens with news of Kurt Cobain killing himself. And there's a scene of Miles practicing a Nirvana song in his room on guitar. Why did they do that? I have no idea. It added nothing to the story. Those are the only two instances where it's even kind of referenced. It could be any time, especially with fucking Ugliest Timeless over there. But it added nothing to the story, and it just felt fucking wedged in, maybe for cool factor or something. Hey, the kids are loving the fucking 90s and the 80s now. It's all coming back around. Let's make it 1994 when Kurt Cobain died. That'll put asses in seats. Well, it hasn't yet, but and I assume it's not going to. Also, shitty CGI effects. Do I need to say it? Definitely shitty CGI. What would you expect, I guess? But I expect more. But, it opened in a major release. So, there you go. You get what you think you're going to get, and it was shitty CGI effects. So, let's get to my final review, if we could. Would I recommend people go watch this? Not in theaters. There's no need for that. But when it comes out on VOD and shit, you could do worse. As far as adaptations, this is probably bottom of the barrel. I haven't seen any worse. But it's not a terrible film, so it's definitely worth a watch. Now, as far as buying it, would I recommend that you buy this when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD? Would I add it to my collection? Fuck no. Of course. Unless you want it, unless you're talking about The Innocents, the 1961 adaptation, which is a fucking ton better than this. You might want to seek that out if you enjoyed this story, because that's the one, that's the go-to adaptation, not this one. Not a total piece of shit, but it could have been a lot better. Hollywood touched it and fucking turned it to shit. Naturally. Hey everybody, that's my review, and I'm sticking by it until I see all of you motherfuckers again next time. As always, get the fuck out of my house. Bye.